All right, we've got some breaking news just into our newsroom out of Orange County, where there are deputies on a scene there on Michigan and Westmoreland near I-4. West 2's Tony Atkins joins us live near that scene. Tony, you happened to be in this area when this was all going down. What did you see?
Yeah, that's right. I was getting off of I-4 heading toward Orange Avenue, and I saw the scene, and my natural instinct was to check out the scene to see what was going on. I saw some tape already up, so instead of making a left turn, I turned right here on Michigan. And when I turned, I pulled up to the fire truck that you see on the road there. And at that point, I saw deputies with their weapons drawn, pointed at the person that they ended up shooting. But, obviously it was a scary situation because you're in the street, you're behind the suspect that deputies were pointing their guns at. So I pull ahead to get behind the fire truck for safety. I witnessed and actually caught a moment they fired the shots at the person, and then I got behind the fire truck, and then they fired several other shots. And then shortly after that, another firefighter told me to keep moving. Obviously a dangerous situation. So I did that. I parked at, next to the business. You might can see me on the chopper area there. But anyway, I talked to a guy actually a guy I'm standing next to here on the scene. He told me that the person that ultimately was shot by deputies punched him in the mouth for no reason, and he crashed this greenish gray vehicle, this sedan, into the car wash. And then he said he was sucker punched by the person who ended up being shot. Also, he said that the person that was shot jumped on top of a truck that's seen under the gas pumps here, and there was a driver that was trying to get away from this suspect, I guess, at this point, and crashed into the gas pump. And at that point, deputies were here, drew their weapons, and they fired their shots. It was really, obviously, as you can see, a lot going on out here. But yeah, deputies definitely were involved in this, and they fired their shots. And right now, it's hard to tell what the condition of the suspect is at this point.
Okay, Tony, if you can hear me, I've got one quick question for you. When you were there watching this all happen and, that back and forth, was the person who got shot, were they acting erratically or holding anything in their hand? What was that interaction and that encounter like with the deputies?
Well, Sheldon, it's hard to see if they had anything in their hands. One thing I will say is that they didn't have their hands up. It appeared that they were running, and based off of what I'm hearing, this person was acting erratically. Again, I heard that, I see this guy here on the scene with like a bloody lip. He said he was punched by the suspect. I asked why. He said, I don't know why. It just happened. So he said he was sucker punched. And then after that, he said that this person jumped on top of this truck, and that truck tried to get away and hit the pump. So it was a very chaotic situation. At least the one person I talked to who said he was here couldn't explain why it was so chaotic. So it does appear that the person who was shot may have been acting erratically.
Okay, and Tony, this is a very busy intersection. This is an area that a lot of people travel to and from. Is traffic moving in that area right now, or are things kind of at a standstill?
It's not a standstill. So deputies have the middle lane, that yellow striped lane, the turning lane. Deputies have all of that. And as far as traffic goes, it's two ways, east and west here on Michigan. It's slow, but it's flowing. And if you take a look down toward the freeway exit there, you can see deputies actually taking over one lane. It looks like the fire truck is backing out. So at least for the moment, traffic is backed up. But prior to this truck moving, the fire truck, it's been two lanes each way. So traffic is flowing, but deputies have that middle lane for their vehicles.
All right, if you're just joining us, we are talking on the phone with our colleague, Tony Atkins. He saw Orange County deputies shooting someone there on Michigan and Westmoreland near I-4. This is an active scene right now. We are working to get more information about why police opened fire and how that man is doing. We will check in with Tony and our crews throughout the day. Tony, thank you.